Ring 3 has never really had a good reputation. It is widely considered one of the worst rings in the game, for some people the worst, and some of these opinions are for good reason. But why? What makes Ring 3 so utterly terrible? And why do we avoid it so much? Well, I present the issues with Ring 3. Perhaps the biggest and most prominent flaw that Ring 3 has is going to be the towers that lie within it. The ring is home to some absolute stinkers of towers like Tower of Fatness, Tower of Despair, Tower of Slight Inconvenience, the list goes on. A lot of these towers are of course really old, and that is part of the problem, but it also just begs the question, why don't they revamp it? I mean, Funny Thoughts did get one, but no other Ring 3 tower received any revamp besides a couple of overhauls and fixes. And some towers still suck even after this. It's a lost cause of a ring. This especially doesn't work when you have things like Cohad located in this ring, which is just a massive quality difference from pretty much everything else. It will completely shock any new audiences to the ring. The quality just doesn't meet any of today's standards, and it's funny considering how many other things they were willing to change in the first two rings. It's weird. It's strange in my opinion. It's just strange. I also think that Ring 3's difficulty range is pretty bad. There's literally 1 easy, 3 mediums, 2 hards, 3 difficults, 1 challenging, an intense citadel, and an insane SC. This is very problematic because it offers little to no replay value, and honestly, once you unlock Ring 3, you can do most of the towers. After beating TOD and Cohad, you're literally stumped until TOC, which is obviously a huge difficulty gap. You could argue Zone 3 has this same issue, but at least it has a couple of intenses, and the towers are also better in quality. I don't get why they don't just stick an intense tower, or maybe even a REM as well as that, into Ring 3, because it would make it so much more lively and more fun to replay through, especially since EToH were willing to add towers to Ring 1, 4, 9, even Paradise Atoll, just to even out the difficulty chart. It just would make sense that they could do it to Ring 3 too, because Ring 3 is probably the area that needs this most, because the difficulty chart currently just seems kind of unbalanced and strange to me. Okay, I do actually like what the staff team did with the lobby. It's much more intricate and appealing than the original, I get that. However, I can't help but feel like there's a certain sense of loneliness in Ring 3. Maybe it's just me, or maybe it's because of the lack of players in the ring, I don't know. Either way, the entire area just feels really dead and empty, even with the update. I think it's just something to do with the fact that it isn't as colourful as any other rings, and a lot of the terrain is just grey rock. It's just kind of dull. I wish they'd done more to make it look nicer. Think what EToH XL did to the place. Obviously they can't do what EToH XL did, but they could take some ideas from it. Like, EToH XL made it a mining village, which is actually pretty cool. There's just a lot of ideas out there, and it feels like a bit of a lost opportunity. Of course though, the lobby's still better than the previous one by miles. Like, the amount of stuff they did to change it is absolutely amazing, and they shouldn't feel bad about this at all. So basically, overall, Ring 3 is incredibly forgettable, and it doesn't really offer anything of value. While it has taken some steps to improve itself, it's still really flawed and it feels extremely out of place with the optimizations the other rings have had. Hopefully we do see something done to make this a better place, but for now it's just kind of, forgettable and lacks replay value. Anyway, thank you all for watching, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this, and catch you in the next one, goodbye. Make sure you comment to tell me what you think of Ring 3.